They're not like professional by any stretch of the imagination, but they are scissors. I was actually gonna grab this. But then I was like, it's funny. I don't know if you remember when I did the hair cutting stream. I kind of did like a hair cutting stream. And I had these scissors. Gotta be careful not to actually cut my hair. This could be trap. Try to cut my hair by accident. I cannot type. It's so difficult. It's basically just healed now. And you can totally see the remnants in the slime stream. Yeah, I can talk normal. I was just saying that. Oh, thank you so much for following. Thank you so much for following Quick Rock. Welcome to the Hell Zone. The Snip Zone. Snippy, 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 snippy. So when I did the other haircutting stream that I did, I was saying that I actually got a blister on my thumb from snipping too hard. That's how intense it was. And it was funny because it's just gone away. Like where you can still see it in the slime video. If you look at my left hand. Yeah, definitely a battle scar. I'd be very careful not to cut my own hair. It does, I agree. Hello, Moon Mars 102. I hope that you can get to sleep. Hope that you can get to sleep. Mars. So, you know, I think that a lot of the, like a lot of the retro game soundtracks are pretty good. I was thinking about not being on for a full 4 hours since I have a stream tomorrow, but I am going to be on for a while longer, at least an hour more, I think. you, Neon Doggo 278. Neon Doggo. I do look a little bit like Bob Ross with the hair. Oh, thank you so much for following Neon Doggo. Welcome. Welcome to the Hell Zone. You know, zero possibles. They give you a full recharge every single your healing ability. Like it looks at the flasks, right? It looks at each stage, right? Each stage. And look, when you can look after you beat the game once, then you're like boss. They call the boss. Which is like makes the game harder each time. And you look at the videos like keep on going and look at the get up to like 5. So it's get up to like 5. So like the first time you do it, one of the big changes is that like they take away half of like the refill station. So it's like you get like a full 5 recharges every other stage, right? There's like six stages, right? Or something like that. So, you know, it's hard, but it's like a little bit harder. And then, also, this is two. What they do is they take away them all. Everything is gone. There's no healing. You get like the 5 charges. That's it. I think it's like maybe like one refill of 1 charge. Like one charge. Every time there's a boss. They're like, okay, there's like one. Springs. is yelling chocolate, 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 chocolate. That's kind of how the episode went. I hope that was a good explanation for all of you out there. It was like a good synopsis, I think. If you go to imdb.com and you check it out, that's what it would say. My frustrations about dead cells up there. All the time understand what I'm saying. What I do not always believe, so I at least appreciate that. Get cheered by might be certain about this. Because, so it's ridiculous sometimes. But I do enjoy it. They have a lot of fun weapons. They have a lot of powers. Like a lot of different strategies that you could do. Like Catfishers, a lot of castle baby vibes. Enemies, like, they'll get you every single time. If they you can't get them, that's like a bonus. You need to keep that, keep like getting the bonus, keep up with your build. Keep doing good damage. My first ever job, the first job that I ever had, the first job that I 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 had was I worked at a grocery store, Neon Doggo 278, 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 Neon Doggo 278. Yes, forcing it, I was talking about dead cells. I was talking about dead cells and how they have some enemies in there that I think are kind of bullshit. But for the most part, it's good. There's just like one or two enemies in that game that'll just like get a little hit on you, and that totally ruins your bonus that you get. So my first job that I had when I was a grocery store worker, worked in a grocery store. The first job that I had when I worked in a grocery store, I worked in a grocery store and I got minimum wage. I got minimum wage, which was about like $7.25 an hour. I think it was about $7.25 per hour. And that was in New York. That was in upstate New York. I believe there's a different minimum wage in New York City. New York City has one minimum wage. Upstate New York has a different one. New York City has one minimum wage. Upstate New York has a different one. New York City gets one minimum wage. New York gets one of the one. It was terrible. I hated it. It was terrible. I hated it. They had this thing at the grocery store. They had this thing at the grocery store. They had this idea that they wanted cashiers to scan groceries as fast as possible. And they had a leaderboard. And they would reprimand you if you did not get to the top. If you were not somewhere around the top, if you were towards the bottom, they would say, look, you've got to pick it up, gotta pick it up. And so, one reason why that's bullshit is because it's like, listen, this grocery store was not that busy. It's all dependent on, like, supplies you have, how many groceries they have, how many like so many things, right? The way they counted it was like it's like from the moment that you like started the transaction, from the moment you scanned the first item to the moment you scanned the last item and hit the like payment, like they're paying right now button, it would have a timer that goes and you could see the timer. Now me being a gamer, I want to game the system, right? That's what we gamers do. That's the gamers motto, is to game the system. So what I did was every time I scanned an item, I would quickly go and hit the customer's paying button. And when I had the next item, I would hit it again and cancel it. And then I would scan an item, and then I would pause it. Scan an item, and then I would pause it. I would scan the item, and I would pause it. I would scan the item, and then I would pause it. Scan the item, then I would pause it. And then, you know what? I got okay. It was okay. It wasn't towards the top. So I guess some other people were probably doing that too, but it was okay. Yes. But you know what? We didn't get paid more as a result of it. We just didn't get reprimanded. That was the big thing. That was the big thing. That was the big benefit. That was the big benefit that we got. It's bullshit. And you know what else? They told us, they had the audacity to tell us, listen, the grocery store makes 1 cent on every item. So if you let even one item go free, if you let the customers have even one item for free by mistake, you are stealing from the grocery store. And that is such a bullshit. That's bullshit. That's complete bullshit. Because if that were true, they wouldn't be able to have sales. They wouldn't be able to have sales on goods. So they just said that it's a bullshit thing to make you feel bad, try to prevent you from doing that. Never believe your bosses. But yes, so $7 a day is not enough. $7 a day is not enough. $7 a day sucks. It sucked back then, and it sucks even more now. Now, the year that I did that was about like 2013, 2014. So it was like, wait, no, sorry, 2006, 2005, 2006. 2013, 2014 is my first job out of college. So this was about like 2006, 2005. I think. I don't know. Who the fuck knows? So it was a while ago. But you know, I'm glad that it's up now, but it sucks. Minimum wage always sucks because it's always the lowest amount that an employer can pay you before they are breaking the law. Oh, I'm glad you fell asleep. I already know. Mods are asleep. Post pictures of tacos. No, it's totally cool. Anyway, sorry to wake you up with my grocery store story. So, I think you can get paid like lower than minimum wage. Yeah, exactly. Forcing it has it right. Like, falling asleep is like a goal, you know, in a lot of ways. So, it's always a compliment, and people fall asleep while I'm talking about dead cells in an inaudible whisper. I'm not talking about it because I think people will be interested in that. I'm talking about it because it makes me mad. That I'm not good enough at dead cells on 2 boss cells. So, you know, I'm just saying that, you know, these things, different roguelikes that I've been playing, some of them make people bad, than others, some of them don't make me mad at it, you know, I think only Dead Cells is the other one, I'm like, come on, other than Spelunky, like, oh man, that game, like, you'll probably see tomorrow, like, assuming that I get to that, assuming that we get to it, you'll see that, like, Spelunky, like, makes me feel so bad, or at least I did last time I played it, like, I haven't played it since, like, literally, like, it came out, like, even before it was, like, a paid product, it's like, when it first came out, it was, like, just, like, kind of, like, a free download, it was, like, a free download, but, like, I don't remember what it was, but, like, even, like, that version of it, is, like, not, current anymore, you know, it's kind of like how Minecraft, like, had, like, the eventually they just stopped using it. So if you want to get like Minecraft, if you want to do Minecraft, like the paid version of Minecraft because it's like owned by Microsoft. It's owned by Microsoft, you know. So it's like, of course, they gotta get the money. Like, and also like with Minecraft, it's like they have like 2 different versions of it. It's like kind of like messed up. Where it's like they have like the Bedrock edition and the Java edition. And it's like I'm the Java edition, but like they have like certain things like the ray tracing. The ray tracing that they have is only available on like the Java edition. It's like what they do. For me, it's 11. It's 11, 13. For me. Honestly, I wanted to do like maybe a stream of like Minecraft with like the RTX stuff, with the RTX stuff, with the ray tracing, like ray tracing, because like my computer can technically do that because of the graphics card that I have. And it's really cool to look at because like this stuff like generally like really impressive. But like you know, they do this stuff like the Bedrock edition, which means that it's like you know, yeah, like it's pretty cool. Like it's not the good one. Like I got the 3060. I think. I don't know. I think like 3360 or something like that. It's like the one that just came out, but it's like the budget one. It's like a budget one. The background is a back alley because I am a back alley doctor. Wow. That's an interesting story. Oh, okay. Yeah. So Aquadina, I have like a 3060 because like I had to upgrade like the end of last year. And I was considering like which one to get. And I was considering like kind of like those. I think it was like or it was like I don't remember which one. I could probably find out. playing Cuphead and Spelunky and maybe some other things if I can get them working because they're browser based. I go to bed somewhere between 3 a.m. and after. Yeah, so we're going to be playing games that make me mad. Is what was requested because we have wonderful subscribers out there like yourselves. Wonderful people like you. And my way of thanking you is with my pain. So that's what we're doing. Well, thank you so much, Falco. I hope you have a great night. I hope you have a great night. I hope you have a wonderful night that you get to sleep. Yeah, so the ones that make me mad are Cuphead and Spelunky. Those are two that I have played and uninstalled within the same hour because they made me mad. I heard about that. That was funny. I was able to beat a couple bosses in Cuphead, but that game too hard for me. At a certain point I was like, listen, I don't need to do this to myself, so I won't. But now I do. Now I do need to do that to myself. So, that's how it is. I'll make my cup soda. What's your cup soda? Listen, if I can say a word and add Sona onto it, I will. I just hope someday we can make everybody their own hell Sona. That would be, or would it be Hellzona? I don't know. What do you think, forcing it? Hellzona or Hellzona? fantastic. It's that you know what's gonna happen. You know what's gonna happen. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. Some crazy thing didn't work out. And sometimes it does. So it's not. When everything works out, I feel really good. It feels really good. But when it doesn't, oh well. I guess that's over. Forcing it. That's a very beautiful and profound statement. How high are you right now, though? And Diego Froggy, hello. Molto bene. Every word has been thoroughly researched and designed for maximum audacular entertainment. On WebMD, of course. Hello. Missed you, Riot. I was wondering where you were. Glad to see you. Don't worry. It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna have another party stream tomorrow. We're having a party stream tomorrow at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. We're having a party stream. Yes, Scarlet, your bill is 1,700 acorns. Paid in full. Will that be in? I will cut your life into pieces, because this is your last resort. Insurance explicitly does not cover this operation, unfortunately. You know, that's the thing. Like, with the health insurance company, it's terrible. Like, you think they would cover acorn pay, but they don't. You know, it's like deductibles. Like, what the hell is that? Like, what are you talking about? Acorn deductibles? Come on, that's fake. You made that up. Riot. You just logged on. You're already sleepy. Is there a specific phrase that you would like repeated? A trigger phrase or something like that, perhaps. Okay, well, I can think of a couple on my own. I can think of a couple. So one thing that you might say about, one thing that you could say is that a lot of people think about me. They tell me, they always tell me that I'm a professional plucker, 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 professional plucker, that I'm a 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 professional plucker. And I don't know, do you think that I'm a professional plucker? 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 Another thing that I say, another thing that I like to say is that I want to eat a pizza. I think that I like to say, like, I want to eat a pizza. 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 Delicious, 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 delicious. I'm gonna eat you. I'm gonna eat you because you are a pizza. I'm gonna eat you because you're 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 a pizza. Delicious. Love to eat a pizza. Love to eat a pizza. I don't know if it's because pizza is a good trigger word, or if it's just because I like pizza. But I always like to say that one. Silence, violence, 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 silence, violence. Oh, your cat's giving you a massage. Oh, that's nice. A lot of the time, that will just result in, a cat giving you, like, acupuncture, I guess, for lack of a better phrase. Being like, claws out. You're going too fast. Going too fast. phrases I could try to do more. It doesn't have to be over. I just get distracted easily. Sometimes it's like I'll do one thing and then, oh, you're a cat massage, cat massage, cat massage, cat massage. Do you remember that video? Cat massage, 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 cat massage. That's a stupid one. I love it though. I love it. Yes, this is live. Why do you ask unknown? Is it because it's unknown, 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 and unknown factor? Well, lucky for you, this is live. I am live, and you're hearing the sound of a gentle stream, so it is a live stream. A live stream. A live stream. Welcome to the Hell Zone Unknown. Welcome to the unknown. Welcome into the unknown. So, see a lot of people doing reruns. I personally, I don't know that I would watch a rerun of something. Because, like, you could just watch the VOD, couldn't you? I don't know. Perhaps y'all can inform me the value of a rerun. The use case for a rerun. Yeah, I've been worried about that. Where, oh, sorry about that. No, it's just if you said, it's just if it's too long, people come in here sometimes. Sometimes it just like, you know, if it's too long, like my hair, then, you know, like they'll just start like posting like a big wall of text, and it's just a way to get around that. You know, I think. Oh yeah, I see. You know, I should probably increase the minimum length for that, because I think, you know, I guess it's like something like if you were doing like a stream and it was like you wanted to like replay it like right after. Is the stream off? I don't know. You tell me. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Okay, I don't know what happened. Well, it's here. You're seeing stream. You're hearing the stream sounds. That's good. Oh, look at my badge. My badge has evolved. A lot of the folks are on that green badge, and they have not yet evolved into month 2, which has that cool red badge. So, was like, you know what? I'm gonna try and live that long hair life. I'm gonna try and live that like beautiful, like Fabio. I want to see what my hair does when it gets long, and it does this. You know, and I quite like it. I quite like it. I can do a lot more things with my hair now. Having long hair isn't all bad. You can tie it up. I like that. That's pretty fun. You can put it in a hairband. I was able to try hair bands for the first time, and that was like pretty nice actually. I enjoyed hair bands. I don't really wear them too much often because it's like a lot easier to like put it in, just like into a tie and like a bun. But I look like a Drake. Well, I clearly am not Drake. I'm not talking to any teen girls right now, so obviously I'm not Drake. That's pretty cool. You dyed your hair pink. That's sick. I love that. Cool hair colors are my favorite. I love cool hair colors. I don't know. I heard that guy's hiding a child. That's all I heard about that guy. He's on Degrassi. I don't know what's up with that guy. Sounded like a Sprite commercial. Who is that guy? My partner tried dyeing their hair for a little bit, but like the upkeep on like doing a cool color like that, like they went like blue. It's like so high. You have to like bleach the whole thing, and then you have to like dye it, and you have to like re-dye it. You know, it gets to be a lot. So more power to you for being able to like, like it's. But it's very cool. It's very, very cool. For me, I always feel like I have one of those like faces or hair or whatever it is, like where I feel like I couldn't pull it off. Like I feel like I just have to do the natural and just live with it, which I don't mind. I kind of like the brown hair that I have, but I feel like if it was anything else, it would look weird. So I'm always jealous that I can't have cool anime color hair. That's what I want. Have you done any other cool colors in the past, or has it always been pink? No scarlet for you? How about the rest of you all too? Have you ever done like a fun dye color? I assume ZZ Venti has not, only having an inch of hair. It's pretty useful during this period of time where people can't get haircuts. That's very nice. I like purple. Like this, the scissors. Purple's a really nice hair color. Yeah, if you have a light shade, it makes it a little bit easier to maintain the color as well, right? Because then you're going to be able to, like when it's really vibrant and you have like a lot of that pigment to it, like it's like usually the first part to go, like usually over time it fades. So if you're going for a light shade, that might make it even like a little bit easier to maintain. Do you do like the dry shampoo to keep the color in, or do you just say fuck it, just go with regular shampoo? Because dry shampoo, pain in the ass, pain in the ass. Dyeing my hair at 100 subs. That's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. I appreciate that you put it like fairly far off. And not like 20, because it's like, I don't know about 20, 100 maybe. I don't know what I'm cutting when I go and do the, oh, you want a setup tour? Yeah, I could totally do that at 20, yeah, for sure. I mean, I could do it earlier if you want. I could do it at like 15. Oh, would it be better to do that like live or a pre-recorded video? So I could tell you, CC Fenty, do you think it would be more fun if I just showed you? Maybe, maybe you could try to fuck around and find out. Or I could tell you, whatever you prefer. Oh no, they both did. Okay. Okay, so we have 2 subsequent redemptions of That's a Spicy Meatball. So, no, don't worry, here it comes. the scissors. I cut my hair with the scissors. I cut my wife with the scissors. I cut everything with the scissors. I cut everything with the scissors. Everything I cut with the scissors is very good. And the baguette. Baguette. I assume you want me to say the baguette in the Italian accent. The baguette. Baguette. You know, gotta get the baguette. Every time I go to the grocery store, I gotta get a baguette. Gotta get a baguette. I got a delicious baguette. And then I put it in the bag. I put it in the bag and I put it halfway out. You gotta make sure that it goes halfway out. And the pizza. Gotta get a baguette and a pizza. Gotta get a baguette and a pizza together. These are the things I get when I go to the grocery store. I get a baguette and I get a pizza. Just put the whole pizza in there. It's already cooked. Cooked pizza. You get a cooked pizza. You get a cooked pizza in there. You get a cooked pizza in there. Just put it in there. Put it in the bag. Put it in the bag with that. It's delicious. Delicious and fettuccine. Oh, gotta get the fettuccine. Just get the fettuccine noodles. I love the fettuccine noodles. You just put them all over my head. I put them all over my head and I just bathe in them. I bathe in the fettuccine Alfredo noodles. Wear them like a little hat on my head. I put them in the hat in my head and then wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I love to do this. I love to do this every day. I do this every day. I get the baguette, I get the pizza, I get the fettuccine, mix it up into a little nest into my hair. And I leave it right there and I leave it in there and I watch the little birdies come. Oh, I love to watch the little birdies come and I love to have them like peck at the little hair, peck at the little food in my hair, a little food that I made in my hair, a little Italiano dinner that I made in my hair. Delicious, delicious, delicious. Maybe get like a little cheese and a little Parmigiano Reggiano. Delicious, delicious. Oh, very good, very good. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. It's so good, it's so delicious, so wonderful. I love it, I love it. It's tasty and it's nice. Do you think it's very good? Do you think it's very good? Do you like it? Do you like it? Delicious. Se bella la luna di candela. Se bella la luna di candela. That might be actually Italian and therefore I cannot say this correctly. I don't know this. This is merely a Super Mario type of accent. This is Super Mario. This is a Charles Martinet type of Mario accent. This is a Charles Martinet type of Mario accent. And so not real Italian, of course. Italian, no people for real. They're proud people. Proud people will never be caught dead making a nest in their hair made of an entire Italiano dinner. No way. Bella luna. When the moon, see the thing about the moon is that when it hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's when it's gotta be amore. You know, that's how I always say that. I've always been saying that. You know, I'm always taking my little ship. I'm going on a little ship on the gondola. You know how you say the gondola? You know, I'm driving down on the gondola. I'm driving down in the water. You know, I like to call that when you're driving down in the water. I love to call it, and I go. I love to watch that. I love to go. That's amore. I love to sing that song to people. When I'm driving them down in the gondola. When I'm driving them down into the gondola, and they say, "How you get in this gondola? You're in the middle of the road. Why don't you leave?" And I say, "No, I no leave. I sing to you romantic. You know, I sing to you all beautiful lovers that are out here tonight. It's so wonderful that you're out here tonight. You sing here. It's beautiful. I'm going to sing to you." And they say, "But it's the middle of the highway. Why are you here in the middle of the highway? I need to drive." And I say, "You don't need to drive. You need to love. You need to love. You need to love. And you need to eat some of the pasta in my hair. You need to eat some of the pasta that I put in my hair like a little bird's nest. Have a little bit. It's free. It's delicious. It's very good. It's very good. It's very wonderful. Wonderful. Very good." And then they go and they have it. Delicious. There you go. That's what happens when you claim that's a spicy meatball with your points. I have to take my headphones out whenever I do anything fast like that because there's like enough of a delay that it messes me up in my head and I'm like, what am I doing? I hope you appreciated that. I don't know what I was saying half that time. But I hope that I've not been alienated by the Italian American community. Please forgive me. Mi scusi. voice. You did suggest it. And so I'll pull it in. I'll take it out if I'm going fast and I'm like, gotta focus. I don't so much mind like the sound of the voice. It's more like the slight audio delay. And so it's like hearing like a small echo, like a little bit of yeah, there's a little bit like oh, I sound like it, but I've heard it and I'm like used to it. Yeah, you're right. I've gotten used to it, just like Markiplier and Jacksepticeye. I am exactly like those two people. We have the exact same lives, down to the T, and I'm just like them. I am used to hearing the sound of my voice. The problem is like the slight delay. That's the part that I'll never get used to, because it's like, it'll mess you up enough, like on the timing, like where it's like you hear a word coming out of your mouth, and like you're trying to like that, but like to you, it'll hear like kind of like double speed, where like and so like that can mess you up if you're like trying to like say something over and over and over again. Like if you're trying to like, repeat a word, like I'm trying to repeat a word. I was just making a joke. And so I so like for me, like usually sometimes it's nice. It's nice to be able to hear making a like nice sound. I really liked it during the slime stream. I really liked it during the slime stream because it was like I got to hear like the really nice sounds of the slime, and I was just like relaxing with them, like chilling and relaxing with them, and that was pretty nice. But like, you know, when we go and we like I find like the part that really gets me, it's like when I'm trying to do like a really fast kind of ASMR. If I'm trying to do like really fast kind of ASMR, I could get tripped up because like you hear things in your ear, you hear in your ear, like 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 the words, and it makes you kind of want to say the words instinctively. You want to say the words that you hear in the ear. You want to say the words that you hear in the ear. You want to say the words that you hear in your ear, but you can't do that because it's like it's the word that you just said. It's the word that you just said. You know, so. Scarlet, I feel like you have infinite points. I feel like you'll never run out of points, and that's how it should be. I feel like you should always have points. Can I just like give you extra points? Is that something that I have the power to do, or is it all automated? I think it might all be automated. I think it might be automated. Oh, that's right. You could after the stream, I always try to like Voxel. I feel like it's almost that way already. I mean, deservedly so. Like, I love when people redeem things for points. Like, that's so much fun because you know, it's one way that I know that I'm doing things that people like, that I'm giving people like an experience that they appreciate. Like, so like that's like always the goal with like the point redemption stuff. Because it's like all those things are like different like ASMR things. So it's like I always want to be doing things that like people like. And so if people are like, hey, do this, you know, then it's like, oh, that's great. Like that's something you like. So I know if I do that, I'm doing something that you like, that you're appreciating. Because people don't always want to say it, you know, out loud. But then if you could just like click a thing that's like, I'll have this please, like at the menu, like go to like the McDonald's menu, like I'll have a number 2, can I have a number 2 with extra inaudible whispering please, and a side of you know, I had a lot of fun saying random things as they appeared in the window. Oh yeah, you can. I believe that the person who requested this sound is no longer here, so we can just switch to the rain. Let's go. Now you can't see it, but it's raining outside. We're over at an overhang here in the alleyway. It's in the covered alleyway. So it's not raining on my head, but it's raining back there by Syracuse. Yeah, it's so it's like a second layer. So like after they reached complete saturation on the city, they started building a second layer of the city over it, right? And that layer of the city is where all of the wealthy people live, whereas the poor people are like relegated to down here in the slums, and that's why it's like very dingy in this alleyway, So, everybody's up there, and they're using the power of the Mako to power the life stream, but they're not realizing that they're destroying the planet. They're destroying the planet by absorbing the Mako energy. I could just go on and on about those people and their misuse of Shinra technology. It's just, what are you gonna do? Some people just don't respect Mother Gaia. It's like they've never even heard of the life stream, It's Final Fantasy VII. Kind of like Gunum. That's Eminem's original song from the Venom movie. Wonderful little tune that he came up with. Venom. That's the whole song. It goes like that. It was raining a whole lot yesterday. A lot of people said Venom was bad. Venom was great. I loved Venom. You're right. It was just so much fun. It's just like Tom Hardy doing it's like the normal guy, and then doing like I'm the angry evil version, very funny voice the whole time. It was great. I love it. I don't even go out for superhero movies very often. I mean, literally don't go out for anything now, but like even, back in the before times, it's like if I'm going to go out to see something, it's probably going to be like, like some kind of, maybe like an independent, maybe something like a little bit more artsy and cultured, because I'm a little bit of a cultured man like that. But it's like I'm not going to go usually watch a movie that's going to be available in, Netflix in a couple months anyway. But, so it's like, but a lot of people like suggested that one, and it was a lot of fun, Oh, I love being in dark rooms with strange people. That's the best. That's the best part. They're stuck in here with me. not a murderer. But that's what the murderer would say. There's no way to be sure. And I'll say it again, since it's been a little while, that we're having a bonus stream tomorrow. And Scarlett knows about it, but for everybody else, bonus stream tomorrow, where we're going to be playing games that personally frustrate me. We're going to be playing Cuphead, which was suggested by people to play, and that's one game that I got very frustrated with and uninstalled because I was like, I'm an adult and I don't have to subject myself to this, so now I have to subject myself to this again. So it's just how it is. And we're going to be playing Spelunky, which is a game that Spelunky. I downloaded Spelunky when it was a free game, like when it just came out. Because at first it was a free game when it came out. So I downloaded it, got it onto my computer, and within 1 hour, deleted the game. You know, it's just... I was like, nope, I don't need to do this. I don't want to do this. I can't do this. No, thank you. I got not to the end of the first level, and I'm usually like pretty good at games. Like I'm not a bad game player. You know, I beat some of Dark Souls, so at least that's something, right? So, but you know. And you know, maybe some other ones. Like I'm looking into like some of the other suggestions, but they're all like browser based or iOS only, so it's hard to actually like display them to people in a video feed. So like those might not happen because just realities of production. But that's okay. At least everyone has gotten a very nice haircut here. I think it's been pretty thorough that your entire square has been fully cut. The square of your face. You know, I think I've been pretty thorough. I think if you actually gave someone like this kind of cut, it would be like almost like the bowl cut. It would be like a bowl cut, or it'd be like you know, like some people have like the bangs that like go right across right here, and then they have like the long straight hair, and so it like makes like kind of like a window like that. You know, it'd be that kind of look. Works on some people. I think it depends on like, okay, with bangs, it comes down to the forehead ratio. It's forehead ratio. I think that's what determines whether bangs are good or bad. And I think if you have a big, it's either big forehead or small forehead is good. Hello, Moon Mars. I thought you were going to sleep. I don't know. Some people can do bangs and some people cannot. And it just comes down to like their face, I think. But I think the most important thing is that the person who gets the bangs likes them. And if they like it, then that's okay. Then they're one of those people, in my just like fully like cut across. And then there's like kind of like the wispy kind, like where you just have like a couple of strands, going across. And then there's like this, I guess there's like, it's kind of like when you side sweep it, like you do is like a side swept kind, and you only like cut like this part like a little bit, like that's probably like the least severe. But then always when you do bangs, it's like you're gonna have part where it grows out, right? Like, and it's always like if you're not doing like the constant maintenance on it and you cut it, like they're gonna grow out, and it's gonna be like the wrong length, and it's gonna get into your eyes, or it's gonna like start to like, you have to like sweep it aside, even if it's not like the sweep aside kind, you know. So bangs are tricky. I don't think I would ever get them personally. I mean, I don't know how that would work with curly hair. I don't think you can have curly hair bangs. What were you watching on Netflix? Anything good? Anything enjoyable? Yeah, I think the side sweep is probably like the least maintenance. Like when you have like when you have like the chop, it's gonna look not good if it's not at the right length. If you have like the wispy, it's kind of the same thing where it's like, otherwise you just have like a couple of like weird little strands. So, you know, having the side sweep, it's like that's a good look for a lot of people. Like I think when people do bangs, it's like probably like the safest choice. You could always like not have bangs as well, right? It's the easiest to not have bangs with. The Walking Dead, is that different than The Walking Dead? I don't know. I haven't heard of that. Or maybe it was like it's The Walking Dead. Christopher Walken. Can't do a Christopher Walken in a whisper voice. It's weird. It started to come out of my mouth, and I was like, I don't know how to make this into a whisper. I don't know how to do a Christopher Walken in a whisper because he's always yelling. I'm wondering when my hair here will like cease fitting into a bun and have to become a ponytail. Like I think that'll be the point when it's too long, because like while I enjoy having a bun, like when you tie this all into a bun, I like it, you know, because I think it's like, I think it looks nice, and then from the back it's not too obtrusive. But like, I really don't think I like the ponytail in the back look. I don't think I like that, because like, for me, it's like, with the kind of hair I have, it's just going to be like a muffin. It's going to be a muffin. It's going to be like, you had like a spore that's growing in the back, and it just like slowly gets bigger, and it, like, you know, I don't know if that's a good look. Maybe I'll like it if it gets so long. I'll try it, but yeah, I think I'll have to rein it in before it gets to that point. Because currently, what I do now is like I'll bunch it up like this, and I'll like double it over, and then I'll like put a hair tie around it, and then it looks like this, you know, in this like perfectly reasonable way to look. But now when I have it like when you let it down like this, I don't know, it looks okay. I don't know. Brush. there's definitely going to be a thing where, like how when people have look back at pictures of people who were alive and adults in the 90s, and they look back and they're like, wow, everyone had that hairstyle, didn't they? Everyone had that hairstyle, really? Okay. Where they're going to look at pictures of people from like this era, and they're going to look at those pictures and they're going to be like, everyone had that hairstyle, everyone had that one, but like everyone's going to have a good reason for it, right? They're going to be like, well, actually, there's a reason, you know, once you understand, you'll regret your words and deeds when you find out that it was because of the great toilet paper shortage of 2020 that we had to do this. Was that a worldwide thing? You know, my hair has not always been like typically like very short. Like I always like it curly. But like I've never actually like tried growing it out this long. I think it can look very nice sometimes. Like if you put like a lot of work into it, it can look like very like it can take out that like Jon Snow quality to it, like where it like, but like that requires a lot of like styling and attention to detail, which I'm honestly shocked that Jon Snow was able to pull that off every single day, even like when he was on the wall, when he was like riding the dragon. It's like I guess he always got up a couple hours early to like really, you know, work on that, work on the definition, work on the volume, you know. But more power to him. Great job, Jon Snow. The one thing he knows is how to style that hair. Yeah, I've always had like a lot of volume on this. Thankfully, like if I look up here, it's not, you know, I don't have that like male pattern baldness going on, so I'm probably good. Probably good. No, Jon Snow did it all himself. In fiction, if you read the books, George R. R. Martin specifically states that Jon Snow cut and styled his own hair. It's part of his vision for the world of Westeros, and I, for one, will not taint his vision in any way. Yes, I just want to have that vision of him, and like he had his like medieval fantasy like hairspray that he would put on his hair. Like, gotta make sure that it looks like shiny but not too wet, you know, like gotta get the perfect sheen to it, like and like meanwhile it's like the zombies or whatever, like the White Walkers are approaching and they're like, "Bah," and he's like, oh wait a moment, I've just got to finish it up, I'm Jon Snow, this is a perfect example of how he sounds. I should do a whole 4 hours of ASMR in that voice. Oh, I'm a vaguely British man, but not British because there's no Britain in this world. There's only fantasy England. it's not really British, you know, like that fantasy accent that people come up with. Like I don't know what this is called. Like it's like almost British, but everyone always has like spill the tea in Western. I would have to clean that up down here. Gotta get a towel. Staple, 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 staple. I don't know what this part is. I don't know. Probably something that's essential for the production of this. Staple, 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 staple. That's good. Yeah, that's kind of what I was going for. I was doing like kind of like a medical back alley medical thing earlier in the stream, and I was like, okay, so when I do like the sutures, I'm gonna do like a stipple, but with a stapler. So I was going for staple. So, but I still like stipple. For some reason, I can say it faster. I don't know why. Staple. Maybe I just need to practice more. I said that I was going to not like necessarily do a full 4-hour stream because it was like I'm doing a stream tomorrow, but lo and behold, like 4 hours has elapsed, pretty much, which is very funny. It's just like, you know, I think we all are here and we're chatting and we're having a good time and we're relaxing and it's nice. Like the time just flies by. And that's great. I honestly love that, you know, because no one wants a stream to be a drag. You know, I feel like it just like zips right by, you know, and then it's like, was it truly 4 hours? Can't believe it. Who asked like first jobs that we had, the first jobs we ever had, and so I was talking about my first job as a grocery store clerk, like on the cash register. What was your first job that you had? Shaved ice stand. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Let's see. Moon Mars has challenged me. Peter Piper, Poo Piper, picked a peck of pickled peppers, Florf, dwarf, said a fella had a hornet. It's an interesting one. I don't know. I think that might be a trigger sentence rather than a trigger word. Okay, but let's try it. Peter Piper, Poo Piper, picked a peck of pickled peppers, Florf, dwarf, said a fella had a hornet. Peter Piper, as I said, bingsu is very good. I think that it's like the best kind. I think if you get like Italian ice is okay, but it's like mainly just like sugar water. Like they give you a little bit like they give you like the fruit with the bingsu, and they give you like kind of like the rich sort of like toppings and stuff like that. But I will agree with you. Anything in customer service is the worst job, and honestly, they deserve to be paid a lot more than a CEO or someone who works in finance. Personally, in my opinion, because they have to go through a lot more pain. Vowel, voxel, voxel. That's so nice. Heart. I bet what you're gonna say is that people would be like, they would stand there and they would ask for every single flavor, and that they wouldn't buy anything, and then you would just be like, every time, like you just have to like spend 20 minutes on these teens that are coming in every day after school, and you'd be like, please, I just want to stand here until my shift is over and go home. That's my guess. Okay, so we're correct on the... Oh, you mixed up a bottle of all the flavors mixed together. Oh, that's neat. What did it taste like? Did you try any? Was it terrible? Or was it actually like weirdly good? Not good. Okay. Oh, I mean, you added the ketchup, right? The ketchup flavor. Oh, that's what I would have done. I would have given them ketchup flavored ice. Maybe that would be okay, though. I don't know. Like, because ketchup can be kind of sweet. Maybe it would be okay. I think it would only be good if you were, like, expecting to be, like, terrible. Hey, I'll eat pickle-flavored anything. I don't even have to be pregnant. I mean, I guess that would help, but I don't think I can. I mean, I went to the doctor and they said that I probably can't get pregnant, unfortunately. But I can eat pickles, thankfully. Pregnant pickles, pregnant pickle, pregnant pickles, pregnant pickle, pregnant pickle, pregnant pickles, 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 pregnant pickles. I'm gonna have to write that one down. That's a pretty good one. I like that. Pregnant pickles. You just have to not think about it too much out of context. Pregnant pickles, pregnant pickles, pregnant pickles, pregnant pickles, pregnant pickles. Banana is a great flavor. I like banana flavored things. I think if we're going to get ice cream, I'll always go for peanut butter. Anything like peanut butter or like peanut butter chocolate is usually what I go for, because it's like, it has like a saltiness to it that I really like, you know, kind of like with like pickle, you know. I'm kind of a sucker for salt. I'll get anything that's salty. I love salty stuff, you know. So I'm going to, like, whenever I get a snack, I usually want like a salty snack over a sweet snack. You know, that's usually what I'll pick. So it's like I would usually like go for like I'll eat olives. I don't mind. Like, I just have a jar of, like I said, pickles. I deserve a treat. I will have a delicious pickle as my wonderful treat. Crunchy snacks. Yes, I agree. Getting that crunch is delicious. That crunch is so good. Yeah, that's why, like, if I'm getting a potato chip, if I'm getting a potato chip, if I'm getting a potato chip, if I'm gonna get a potato chip, I'm gonna get a potato chip. I think having the ridges on it makes it taste better. Right, Moon Mars. People ask that all the time, and usually they're trolling. So, honestly, like, don't forget about the whole, like, screaming into the mic thing. Okay. Anyway, so I think before we end up talking too much about food, and I'm just like, damn, now I'm hungry, and then I'm gonna go maybe end the stream, maybe like go eat something. I don't know. Maybe. And remember, tomorrow at 7 p.m. we are going to have a fun hard game stream. Gonna be playing Spelunky, gonna be playing Cuphead, gonna be playing maybe something hard also, in addition to that. Hello Aquarian Sonic. You are coming in just the moment that I am doing the goodbye. But hello nonetheless. So we're gonna be playing all those fun things tomorrow, 7 p.m. And then the day after, we're gonna be doing Dark Souls, triple day stream. It's the first time I've ever done 3 streams in a row. Maybe I will die. If I die, then I guess there won't be a stream after that. So hopefully not. Hopefully it'll be okay. I'll be okay. I think I'll be okay. Oh, you watched the Fast ASMR YouTube video. How was it? Did you like it? I assume you liked it. I assume you're not being like, oh, I watched that and I thought it was terrible and I just want to log on and let you know. I'm glad that you liked it. I'm a big fan of Fast ASMR. Anyway, thank you all.